Hello everybody and welcome back to Manifested Vanessa on YouTube. My name is Manifesting Gaia. That is my Twitter, TikTok, podcast, and Instagram. All the links are down below, and my affirmations list and audio rampage email is down below. And today we're going to be talking about self-concept in 3 parts, my 3 pillars of self-concept. I touched on this a little bit in my how to work on your self-concept video from like 4 months ago, but this is an in-depth video on how I break down self-concept. So I will see a lot of people say, I had a good self-concept about myself. I told myself I was wanted and worthy and chosen, and I believed it, but I still struggled to manifest my desire because I had a bad story about that, which I completely understand, because a lot of teachers and coaches will say, for self-concept, just tell yourself you're worthy, just tell yourself you can have everything, just tell yourself you're powerful, which yes, that is so important. You should be doing that. You should be telling yourself you're worthy, you're chosen, you're wanted, everything. But that's not all when it comes to self-concept. That doesn't address the other issues that a person may have when it comes to their specific desire or that specific area of their life. So what is self-concept? Self-concept is how capable, powerful, and worthy you see yourself of being able to have, be, and do what you want. With your self-concept, you attach the meanings to situations and circumstances that you're in or that you were in, that you perceive. It is the lens you view your reality through. So if you don't think you're worthy, you can only view situations and circumstances from as low as your self-concept. Or if you do techniques, they're only as good as your self-concept is. Because if you affirm, I'm so healthy, and then you go and say, oh my God, I'm so unhealthy, you just neutralized it because your self-conception of yourself is low. You don't think you're worthy of health. You don't think you yourself are healthy. So you're not going to be able to hold the story that reality is that way for you. So what do I mean when I say I break self-concept down into 3 parts? Number 1, how you see yourself, which is the most important. This is your foundational self-concept. That's going to be your, I'm so worthy, I'm so beautiful, I'm loved, I'm chosen, I'm a priority, I always get the best treatment, I deserve the best, I'm handsome, I'm him, I'm her, I'm that girl, I'm that guy, I'm a goddess, I'm a god, I'm a king, I'm a queen, I'm the operant power. Everything's so easy to manifest. Or I deserve the love, I deserve the money, I deserve the clear skin. Number 2 is how you see that area of your life, and number 3 is how you see that specific desire. So let's take a specific person or an SP, for example. Pillar number 1, how you see yourself. If you do not see yourself as loved, prioritized, you can have the connection you want, you get to have a healthy love, it doesn't even make sense to think you're going to be able to hold the story that somebody else sees you that way. It doesn't even make sense to hold the story that someone else sees you a way you don't see yourself. Again, you can only view reality as highly as you view yourself. So you have to change yourself. That is the foundation. You cannot build anything stable on a weak foundation. Then how do you see love in general? Do you think love is hard to get? Do you think everybody cheats? Do you think relationships are hard? Do you think the honeymoon phase fizzles out and then everybody breaks up and it gets toxic? Do you think the only ways to get love is through a dating app, or you have to be a certain age, or love is only good in your 20s or early 30s or whatever? It makes sense to say, if you don't want to have an experience in your reality, and if your assumptions create, you cannot have the assumptions of that version of reality, because you're just going to end up experiencing it because you are in control. Your perception creates. If y'all don't want to experience negative things in your reality, you have to get rid of those expectations of that outcome. You can't say, I want this, I want a healthy, committed relationship, but love is toxic. It doesn't match. Again, you cannot hold a story that you have it if this is your self-concept of it. You're not going to be able to hold a story of something favorably that you don't know for yourself. How are you going to tell me a story that you don't know? You have to know it first. Then how you see that specific desire. How do you see your specific person specifically? Or how do you see a specific person specifically? I don't care if it's thin air or somebody that you know. Do you see them as the breakup message that they sent you 8 months ago? Do you see them as a player? Do you see them as a person who's emotionally unavailable, who's scared of commitment? Do you see them as somebody who would never go for you? They're out of your league. They told your friends that they don't like you, which is just you reaffirming the old version of them. If you see your specific person as something they said in the past, that's you accepting the old version of them, because what they said matches what you think you're deserving of hearing, because that is your self-concept. That's how you view yourself. You don't think you're worthy of a better experience, so you cannot see them as better than what you think you're worthy of. Them saying, oh, I never want to be with you, you hold on to that story more than you hold on to the one that says, no, they are changing. Oh, I get to experience a new version. Oh, they're beautiful, they're my person. We've been out of contact for 8 months, and in those 8 months they've changed into the most magical person, and I'm going to experience that, because that doesn't match your self-concept that says you can have that, that says love is easy, that says you're worthy. It matches a self-concept that says love is hard or you're not worthy. So you keep that old version of them alive because that is what you think you're worthy of. Self-concept, again, is the lens that you view the world through, and your assumptions of the world create the world. Now, the reason I break self-concept down into 3 parts is because you could be good in 1 or 2 areas, but not another. And the one that you're missing could be what's affecting you from fully being able to step into the new identity, or from being able to step into the new story, or from being able to let go of the past. So for example, your foundational self-concept could be great. You could have a good story about what you get to have, what you think you deserve, your confidence, your worth, everything's good. But you may also think your self-concept about money itself is that it's hard to make, you have to struggle to get it, right? That doesn't affect that, oh, I'm worthy of a good life or a good experience, but you do think it's hard to me. So because those stories don't match, they can't connect. And that is the bridge that you have to gap, is working on that second part of your self-concept. Or you could think jobs are so easy to get, and the specific job that you want to work for wants to hire you and you get hired, right? You have a good self-concept about jobs and you have a good self-concept about your specific job that you want to work for. But you have the foundational self-concept that, you know, good things don't last. All good things must come to an end. You're always waiting for the other shoe to drop. You know, you always expect the worst and you'll end up manifesting getting fired, getting laid off, whatever it is. And of course, you can re-manifest getting back into the company, but you would need to work on that foundational self-concept. And that's also what would make you have to even re-manifest it. Is we don't want to keep re-manifesting things in. We want to just have them and keep them because we want to know our inherent worthiness. So here's what I would say to do to work on these 3 things is get a piece of paper, select a desire that you want, create 3 columns, title 1, how I see myself, 2, how I see that area of my life, 3, how I see my specific desire. Then you just think of all the limiting beliefs you have about this desire. I don't care what it is. Oh my God, they're too far away. They said they didn't want me. I only have $50 in my bank account. It's so hard. The algorithm doesn't push out my videos. Whatever it is, whatever it is. So for example, if your desire is a new job and you just think of all your limiting beliefs and you think there's not enough, that would go under how you view that specific area in general. Jobs in general, you don't think there's enough. And if you have another limiting belief that's how, where, why, when, that's your foundational. You're separating yourself. You don't view yourself as in control, right? If you're asking when, where, how, you're saying, no, I'm not in control. I can't manifest this. There's no right or wrong way. So don't come to me, which category, just put it wherever you want. With self-concepts, like whenever I work on it, I work on everything. Like we're not going to like, oh, I have a decent one with my foundation, but I have a bad one. No, work on everything. Obviously, this is to help you identify like what's missing, what's wrong, why can't I manifest this? It's because you have limiting beliefs about either yourself, that area, or the specific desire. So you fix that. So that's where your techniques are going to come in. That's where you're going to implement the new story. That's where you're going to monitor your self-talk, manually interrupt inner conversations, have a mental diet, visualize better, whatever it needs to be. But you are changing all the 3 of those areas. And it's not as daunting as it sounds. Like it's really one process, right? If I affirm, I'm going to be like, I'm so worthy. I'm the best. I'm the operant power. Oh my God, I get to have money. Money is so easy. Money comes to everybody. Money is so infinite. There's more than enough to go around. And I receive so much money every day. I receive money every day. I get paid every day. Oh my God, my income triples every day. Whatever you want it to be. But it's not like, oh, I have to work on it. Like it's just one big process, but you're just understanding sometimes you need more focus in different parts, right? It's not just, oh, I'm worthy, I'm beautiful, I'm powerful. It's also, I'm worthy, I'm beautiful, I'm powerful. There's so much love to go around. Love is the easiest thing. And my person is obsessed with me. So that is how I break self-concept down. And with that being said, that is all I have for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, you can have anything you want in this universe. Nothing's too big, small, wide, or expensive. I believe in you. You should believe in you, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.